Now that we've got Fiddler set up to decrypt HTTPS traffic, and we've got my PC compromised with Fiddler's root certificate, let's see what happens when we proxy my iPhone back through Fiddler and try to load a secure website. Now I'm going to load haveibeenpwned.com in Safari, and you can immediately see the tunnel requests. So clearly it's trying to make a connection. However, it hasn't been real successful. Let me show you a still of exactly what I'm seeing on my iPhone. So here's what's happening on the iPhone right now. Not very much, and it's actually not all that different to the message that we saw in Chrome just before. The bottom line is simply that the browser cannot trust the certificate. It's not going to load the page. Now, the important message I want to leave you with here is that in the browser, certificate validation happens automatically. Short of actually compromising the device with a root certificate, and we will do that to my iPhone later on in this module, but short of doing that, the browser will always perform the validation. So that's how the browser behaves. But ultimately, a browser is a very generic app on the device. It obviously loads all manner of websites with all manner of certificates, and it applies this very generic but very essential security layer, which is to validate them when they're loaded. You get that out of the box. You build an HTTPS website, and every major browser on every major device will always make sure that the certificate is valid. That's browsers. I want to go and talk about apps briefly, because apps actually have a lot more autonomy in the way they do validation and in the feedback they give the user when the validation isn't successful. Let's go and check that out now.